Hi guys, welcome back. It's Skibitth here, and today we are working on a new episode, the episode number 11. And you know what? We are going to make something big this time. I mean, we need to develop more the city because right now I feel, even after we did a city build, I feel we are like, how much? Is it a quarter of almost of the entire city build area? Kinda. So I was thinking, why not start filling up this space over here? Maybe even more, maybe a tiny bit on this side too. I don't know. I have to think about it. But I want to try filling up this space, or at least this one from here, and make this one. This is, you know, this is the small tunnel, let's call it, or the underground passage that goes under this boulevard and under these train tracks over here. And I want to get rid of this. This is just for the looks, not even for the looks. It was just kept there. Then that's a huge one. So let's do this here. And I was thinking, why start? You know, why continuing and keep everything, give or take, very flat in this side of the city? I was thinking maybe I can make a very small hill, and then, you know, do some elevations over here, and maybe even build like a park around here that can, you know, so people can cross the street like that too. It might be pretty cool and interesting if you ask me. And that's what I'm about to do. We will have some elevations, definitely a huge elevation on this side of the river where the old town will be. But if we look on the terrain, actually, we do have some elevations over here. I don't know how elevated will be this part of the city, but it will be definitely more than this part. This one was kind of flat. I flattened it a tiny bit more probably in this area, but other than that, it was flat from the beginning, so it's not my fault. Yeah, please. Trust me. Not my fault. Okay, so let's do a quick update after the first time lapse, because I want to show you what I've done so far, guys. As I told you, we are playing with the terrain a bit. So now this is elevated. I made a really nice, let's say, staircase over here. There will be an invisible pathway so people can actually take these stairs, but also we have this one for people with disabilities, and not only for those with having bikes, or if you just want to take the ramp, you can take the ramp too. Now I kept this other ramp because this one, I'm gonna lower it on this side. This way, you know, people can cross the boulevard faster and quicker. And maybe here we can make like a theater or so, but that can be discussed a tiny bit later. This is a church with a clock on top of here. Hello, church. And don't kill me. I made this very. You know what? This looks like a cross right now. It's next to the church. People can pray over here too if they want to, right? Yes. So what I've done, I've hidden some parking lots right here in this area, so people can actually park, and I plop them in different, you know, with different rotations, let's say it. And that's because I want to have a more, let's say, realistic type of parking. Maybe I could have added some of them to make these little seams look like they are some really nasty guys. For instance, this guy from here, I don't know how he will exit. It's not hard, definitely, but he will have to do some maneuvers or whatever. Anyways, small park over there, very small. Some residential buildings, some newer, modern ones, let's call them. A big parking garage over here. This is like a television or something like that. I'm gonna move this one over here, I think, and get rid of this small, whatever it's called, traffic park is called. I don't like it. I'm gonna remove this one, so I move this one here. I'm gonna add more buildings over there. I need to think of a way to make this area also look pretty cool, and then later to tackle this side and maybe this park for now. Maybe we will do another update on the go. Oh yeah, and I've added these garages over here. I don't know. They actually work as an office. I don't know why it's an office building, but let's keep it as it is. It works as an office. Let's keep it like that. It's right, you know, between the highway and the exit or entrance. So far, so good. So far, so good. So in the meantime, it seems that someone created a new mod, well actually an updated and fixed version of the theme mixer mod. Probably it's temporary or not, because the main one was not actually updated. And because of that, we have again our beautiful LUT back. Yes, because I thought that like since the last updates and DLCs, there was something messed up with the with my own LUT and settings. It was a bit too colorful maybe. Anyways, now it's back, it's fixed and no problem at all. So let's have a final update and look over the build from today. What did we do? Okay, so here, let's get rid of this. So here I decided in the end to go, you know, to add some huge buildings over here. They don't look very modern. Then we have these two identical corners. And it looks pretty cool from this. Wait, let me fix the problem. Depth of field disabled. Okay, so it is a very small ramp over here. People can, you know, either walk or take it with the car. Then we have some stairs over here, so people can go to these shops. Then stairs over here too, so people can take it over here to the park. And I'm gonna get back to that. Then some offices or whatever, a tiny bit oldish buildings, not very old but oldish than others. A supermarket over there, some other residential buildings and whatnot. I moved the TV station as I was saying, and then added some buildings, residential buildings over here. The reason why I keep adding lots of these type of parking lots is because they work as a commercial building. This way I can, you know, people can be hired and people can be attracted and park their cars too, but at the same time they go to the commercial, you know, shop and do shopping or whatever. Good. What else? Here I left this area empty. Maybe for now we will keep it as it is, but maybe in the future I can add few buildings like they look like they're in construction or something like that. It will make things look a tiny bit better, in my opinion. Okay, then on this side I left this area empty a bit and still have few things to tackle, and that is because I'm not sure what to do on this side. I think I want to add, when the time comes of course, maybe an elevated metro station that goes underground, or I don't know right now. But that's on my plan, something like a metro station or so. So let's not fill in this gap. Not yet. In the park, I added like few basketball courts, tennis court, not a few, one actually. And then a skate park over there. And then I played a lot with the stairs and elevations. So we have first stairs, taking people down, benches, some places so they can gather up to be attracted, more stairs, getting down over here, then more stairs to take on this passage over here and cross it on this side. Then I added, I don't know, for some reason I wanted to add like a monument, and I added this clock. It's the old clock or something of the town or whatever. We can invent any type of history for it or story. Then other stairs that taking people down to the ground level. So now elevation, yeah, I like it. I like it to bits, honestly. Totally like it. And then on this side, I finished this crossing as well. This is annoying. So when I load the game, these ones pop up over there, okay? And that's not bueno. Delete them. So people can actually play. It's annoying one, you know, have to go woo, 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 woo. But you know, it has to be to have a nice slope for people with disabilities, people taking the bike, or just walk nicely on it. Because otherwise, it would have been very at a very sharp angle, let's say. Okay, then here is the theater. It's still work in progress. This whole area still work in progress, because as soon as I figure out what I want to do on these sides, I'm gonna continue this one too. So this one is work in progress, but for now I'm gonna keep the theater, which needs to be detailed, these residential buildings, and then we have this road that goes through the very small forest, let's say, and to this area. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I need to do something and be careful with the train tracks as well. So far so good in my opinion, guys. I do really like it. And on this side I just added some extra buildings. Now the entire passage is covered, as I was saying, completely covered, and people can get out of here. But well, soon we will have to tackle this area too. Lots of areas to be tackled. And I kept this other church, a very small one. This is like a small monastery or whatever, and lots of other buildings. I keep trying to, let's say, how should I say this? I want to put all sort of buildings, use all sort of buildings, not only from a country, but I want to use from more countries. Very Europeanish. These ones are pretty Dutch. These ones are, they are called Oslo because probably they are from Norway, most likely. These are very modern ones. These one can be, you know, taking or have a look like the East European side. Then here we have modern ones, more East European side looking, even though these are German ones, but very old ones. So I'll try to combine lots and lots of buildings. Plus here, when we will have the old town, I might go for French buildings or German buildings, or I don't know. I was thinking even Italian ones. But we shall see. Guys, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one, because more things will be done and we will tackle more stuff. But until then, take care. I salute you.